Perhaps the most important oil well ever drilled was in the middle of a quiet farm country in northwestern Pennsylvania in 1859. The reason this well was so important is that it was the first successful oil well ever drilled for the sole purpose of finding oil. Known as the Drake Well, after owner Colonel Edwin Drake, it began an international search for oil that has never subsided and has changed the way life on planet Earth has evolved. On August 28, 1859, Drake drilled to a depth of 69.5 feet, striking oil. His well produced about 20 barrels of oil a day, launching a major oil boom in western Pennsylvania. For the rest of the century, Pennsylvania was responsible for one half of the world's production of oil until the East Texas oil boom of 1901. Oil seeps in East Texas had been well known for centuries. Indians from the area had used the tar they found at the surface to treat a variety of ailments. Some even drank crude oil to cure digestive problems. In 1543, Spanish explorers began using the black sticky tar they found along East Texas beaches to waterproof their boots. In 1900, Patillo Higgins, a one-armed mechanic and amateur geologist, was one of the few people who believed that modern industry would eventually switch from coal to oil. He believed that the supply of oil would soon outstrip that of coal. But where would it come from? He surmised that natural salt dome hills probably had copious supplies of oil. After all, what else could explain the formation of hills themselves other than the pressure of natural gas and oil under the dome? At one such dome, called Spindle Top, near Beaumont, Texas, Higgins and his partner, Captain Anthony Lucas, struck oil at a depth of 700 feet on January 10, 1901. Workers described hearing a noise like a cannon shot coming from deep in the earth. Then mud came shooting out of the ground like a rocket. Within a few seconds, natural gas, then oil, followed. The oil gusher shot skyward to twice the size of the drilling derrick, spraying to a height of more than 150 feet. No one on Earth had seen this much oil in one place. Higgins and Captain Lucas had hoped this well would produce 5 barrels per day, but were shocked to discover that instead it flowed at an initial rate of nearly 100,000 barrels per day, more than all the other producing wells in the United States combined. The gusher at Spindletop convinced the world that oil was an abundant resource that would take over fueling industry, transportation, and eventually the economy. Trains and automobiles, planes and electric generators now all could be fueled by oil and oil byproducts. By the 19-teens, major oil strikes occurred in West Texas, most notably at Ranger, helping to seal the change of the Texas frontier into a region firmly connected to the modern economy.